Hi guys, it's Simon from Samos e-commerce here. If you're shipping globally, one of the big frustrations is that your shop platform or marketplace might be sending the gross value of the items in the parcel that you're shipping, not the actual net value. And we have a solution to reduce it back down to the net value. But let's go into a little bit more detail on the problem. Essentially, the problem is that your shop, it could be a marketplace or a platform, whichever shop platform you're using, sends the gross value when you're making a declaration. So when you're creating the labels for your parcels and so on, the gross value, which includes the duties and taxes and other charges maybe you've charged in the checkout process, as the actual value of the parcel, when the net value is not that total value. Okay, and the trouble is that very often the marketplace or the shop platform functionality won't allow you to reduce that down to make sure that you're presenting the correct value, which is the net value. Okay, so what in actual fact you end up doing is you end up, when you're then charged tariff, duty or tax on that package, is you end up paying tax on tax because you're declaring the gross revenue rather than the net revenue. And if you're doing this, you'll know all about it. So just give you a quick example. If you're shipping something to the US, the tariff, as we know, is about 10%. Duty, for example, could be 3.2%, but that varies depending on the item you're shipping. As you know, it might be duty free or it might be more duty than that or less. But essentially, if you're sending something through and you know the net value of that product is, say, for example, £120, your system is actually declaring 135.84 because what it's doing is it's adding the tariff and the duty, which is 13.2% all in all, to the declaration value. So what you end up doing is paying 15.84 in duties and taxes, paying 17.93 in duties and taxes rather than 15.84. So it's essentially you're paying additional duty and tax on a shipment like that of 209. And if you're doing this regularly, you'll know that this is an absolute pain. So what we've done is we've created the Samos net value calculator. So what happens is if we get the gross value through from you at 135.84 on that example we had on the previous slide, we adjust this. We have a tool in our system. It enables you to adjust this and put in the correct percentage to bring that gross value back down to a net value, which is what it should be, of £120, which would be 15. Your duties and taxes would be then 15.84 in this example, as opposed to 15.93. So as I say, then you have a saving of £2.09p. In order for you to do this, you need to be shipping with Samos, and you need to have your shopping platform or your warehouse management system, whatever it is, integrated with Samos. It's a really easy setup. All the details I'll put in the comments section below, but essentially this is a fantastic tool for ensuring that you're sending the net value as the declaration value of the package rather than the gross value. And we just gave you one example there, but if you're timesing that by 100, 200, 300 plus parcels a week, it really starts to mount up in terms of savings. So have a look at the links down below. If you've got any questions, let me know. It's a really, really easy setup, and we look forward to hearing from you.